Welcome to Abu Dhabi. We're just about to start today's race here at the Yas Marina circuit. It's a track known for its long back straight, which serves as a fantastic opportunity for overtaking, going into the slow speed corners that follow it. We have 16 corners here at Yas Marina circuit, 7 to the right and 9 to the left. It's a total lap distance of 3.28 miles. 2 long straights and overtaking opportunities throughout the lap. We expect average speeds of around 123 miles per hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, yes, it's the finale. And, well, we got there in the end. Round 19, folks. And, well, we do congratulate, of course, our drivers' champion, Burks, of course, taking this one out last week, of course, the Group 1 and drivers' champ, of course, the Group 2 champ being Scotty, of course, and that was quite some time ago. But, yes, we do wish those boys well. But the Group 3 battle between the Housey and, or AKA Lefty. I mean, there's AKA a lot of names for Mr. Housey. But we won't go there too much. But yes, of course, yes, Housey and David. David leading that championship, of course. And well, I'll tell you what, it has fired up in the last few weeks. Of course, yes, David sitting on 279 points. Housey, 266. It is a discrepancy of 13 there, folks. So mathematically possible, and of course, yes, the Group 4 championship between the Bopton and Mr. Brad Tay. Bopton on 162 points, Brad Tay on 158. So there you go, folks. 4 points between those boys, and well, looking forward to seeing how this one plays out. Missing a few, of course, and well, let's just not forget, hang on a minute, I've just gone a bit too far ahead. Let's just not forget the Constructors' Championship, of course. Lamborghini with, well, 1, 2, 3, 4 drivers in leading this one by 4 points. Unfortunately, missing Snipes has been held up, bit of a personal issue, and well, he is devastated, and well, the JDR boys down a driver. There you go, as you can see, folks, 4 points separates those two teams. And well, we do wish them well. Waiting for the guys to, well, let's just see who's out on track. I'm pretty sure somebody is. Let me just bring up these details for everybody at home. Don't need the tyre because, of course, everyone will be on the soft. There will be no rain. And, of course, yes, there certainly is. There certainly is somebody out on track, and it is Fury. And why not be Fury, of course? Yes, why not? Of course, Team JDR, the creator of that livery, is Mr. Fury Strat. The name came back, and, well, we did that attitude come back with it. Of course, I'll talk about the, well, the on-track stuff, and meaning that, well, he was very pacey when he was with that name. And, well, just coming back to racing on controller these days is Fury. I do believe, hopefully, maybe next season, he will be on a wheel, but do not quote me on it. Hopefully, Santa Claus comes his way, of course, and, well, Bopton out on circuit as well, but, well, Fury will be the first one to cross this line, just getting some JDR time, and, well, there you go, so, well, I don't want to give away too much. Yes, the sign-ups for Season 4 have gone out already in the server, and looking kind of healthy already, folks. It's only posted a couple of days ago, and, well, I think pretty sure 3/4 of a grid already filled, and well, there you go. So sign-ups close on the 9th of Jan, and well, plenty of time for everybody to either A, get in contact, or B, sign up. And well, there you go, Fury getting his lap underway. We're not going to commentate too much about that lap on this one, of course. Yes, 15 3/4 minutes remaining. Plenty of time. These guys just be getting their eye in, doing their thing as we say they do. And of course, yes, well, we are at the Yas Marina circuit in Abu Dhabi, the capital of the United Arab Emirates. Is believed to be the most expensive track ever built in F1, folks, believe it or not. Holy moly. Okay, so folks, back in 2009, this track was in excess of 800 million euro. And, well, over $1 billion today's currency. So and, well, that was pre-COVID. That was pre-COVID numbers. So, Probably we'll go 3 billion today, but there you go. So so fantastic. And well, we've got Gatorade Lemon Haze in the chat. Welcome, mate. Great to see you in there supporting David, and he certainly is, of course, one of David's boys. And well, David, as I did say earlier, leading the championship by 13 points over Mr. Housey. As well, Housey just likes to do his thing in qualifying, doesn't he? Just kick back and let the let the track come to him, as well he might say, might not say, but I'm sure we've heard his insight on that as Fury gets us underway with a 1 minute 27.043, if you don't mind. Bopton, I'm not too sure what's happened to Bopton. He's in his car. He certainly is in his car. There's a bit of a weird situation happening there. Looked like he was ghosting on my screen, but nevertheless, we will push on with this, of course. Yes, Bopton leading the Group 4 championship, by 4 points over Brad Tay. And as I did touch on, as with Fury, these first runs are all banker laps. Bopton crosses the line with a 1 minute 30.3. Who will be next? Looks like, it's a Lamborghini out there. That is Housey. There is the Blue Dog. It's got to be the Verk. It certainly is the Verk, our championship leader. And why not? We'll go on a lap, a banker lap with the Verks. Of course, our championship, not leader, our championship winner. And, well, took this one out last week, as I did touch on. The gap is 30 points to Scotty. And mathematically impossible for Scotty to claw that one back, unfortunately. But Scotty, what a fight. What a season from the Scotty. And, well, we might see that lad promoted up into Group 1 next season. But, of course, well, Brad Tay, bang, a 125.6. Nat Hammer welcomes us with his presence. And Middies, well, there you go. The Greek god goes whack, a 122.6. Oh, he loves a good quali session, doesn't he, the Middies? Fantastic to see. We're currently watching our Drivers' Champion, and just set a banker lap. We'll go on board with him now, just go through this, and I'm going to turn it up in my ear. That doesn't sound like I am talking to nobody. That is a lot better, folks. It's amazing what a little bit of car noise can do for you. For the head, of course, when you're commentating. But yes, fantastic stuff. But here we go. Here comes Verk. Of course, one more corner, the last corner. Let's just see if he's nailed it. He certainly has. And he sets a 1 minute 20.5. Have a look at that time from Middies. Wow, it's very early doors of qualifying. I tell you what, if he gets it together during a race trim, oh, he's rapid. He's absolutely rapid. As well, there is the reserve of Batman, and welcoming back Batman to the fold. Yes, fantastic to see him back out there, of course, in that beautiful reserve livery. Batman doing his thing. There is a car ahead of him. I'm not too sure who that was, but yes, it certainly is. It was Z. And Z crosses the line with a 1 minute 23.6. I'm going to miss Batman. No, I am not. Here he comes, the last corner now. And crosses the line at 1 minute 24.3. Fantastic stuff. P6 for now. 11 and a half minutes remaining. Plenty of time as Junior is in. He's up. I'm actually awake for once, but he's sitting this run out. Oh, dearie me. But he's got karting soon, so it's an important one for the others. And he's going to watch this one. Great to see, Junior. And, well, unfortunate you're not in it for this one, but, well, you're in it. You're in spirit and you're in chat, which is fantastic. So currently watching Johnny M4, yes, Team Falcon. And, well, missing a couple of drivers, of course. Yes, had a Group 4 desert them during the season. Just haven't replaced. And, unfortunately, JC's been held up personally. Work. And, well, JC looking forward to next season. So already put his hand up. Has a lot of these guys, of course, out on circuit. Let's just have a look to see what is Johnny up to, of course. And we'll go on board with him just ever so cautiously. I'll tell you what, flirting with track limits. He's gone wide. The game said you can have it. But I'm not too sure if that's a bit of a connection thing. Because I did notice his connection wasn't too great looking in the lobby. And hopefully that can sort out for the race. 1 minute 38.6. Not representative. There is David, of course. Yes, leading this championship, this Group 3 championship, is the David. And just prepping his car is, well, Junior in the chat. Middies, what on earth is that lap time? Yes, the guy, I tell you what, when he turns it on, does the Greek god. And, well, haven't seen the best of him, as Housey keeps reminding us. And, well, he has put his season up for next season. He wants to see... Well, there you go. The championship winner, the driver's champion, in the chat saying he wants to see Mitty's POV of that lap. WTF. And, well, there you go, of course. And, well, Mitty's being a great guy. I'm sure if you reach out to him, he will show you, no doubt. And, well, Mitty's got some pace. Just imagine if he could just transfer that into that consistent race pace. He'd be very much a hard man to stop. But nevertheless, the last round of the season, the last qualifying session of the season, folks. And, well, yes, a couple of championships still yet to be decided. And, well, of course, the all-important constructors, as David has just purpled. He's just purpled the second sector. David's on fire. And let's just see what he's got. There's still 9 minutes left in this session. And, well, if this is anything to go off, David looking very, very, very good. Notice Housey is already out there. He's done a bit of a banker lap, and that's unusual, which meaning he wants this one. Housey wants it. And, well, looking forward to it. More the constructors is Housey, I dare say, as David crosses the line with a 1 minute 24. Whoa, exactly a 10th. Oh, exactly a 10th. That's what they're doing. They're sparring it out on track. And fantastic to see David a 10th clear of his sparring partner in Housey. There is Brian, of course, just getting his lap underway. And, well, Blue Dog making an appearance out on circuit. Welcome, Bluey. We'll see you next season. Let's hope so. As, well, there is Housey back out there and trying to reply. A right of reply, says the Housey. But out there on an out lap, of course. Popton getting himself going underway. And there's no way he is six. No way. There you go. Plus a second just about. And, well, nowhere near his previous best, as we're currently watching Scotty. And, well, the runner-up in the Drivers' Champion. Of course, yes, the Group 2 Championship winner is the Scotty. Probably most likely will be promoted to Group 1 next season, as I did touch on. But Scotty just looking to improve on a 124.137 at the moment. Sitting P5, and I tell you what, with the Scotty, he's consistently up there, isn't he? Always top 5. You cannot knock him out. He's just there and thereabouts. Even a bad race for him. Oh, 6, 7-ish. But still up there, isn't he? He's just Mr. Consistent, is the Scotty. A phenomenal season and a worthy Group 2 champion, I must say. But there you go. Scotty might just be doing a cool, well, another warm-up or a cool-down lap, not too sure. There is 7 minutes remaining on this session. Middies goes quicker. Middies goes quicker. What the hell is this man on? Oh, I tell you what, he's gone quicker with a 22.3. I didn't even realise he was out there, and I'll tell you what, we're going to stick with him for his final flyer. And I'll tell you what, 6 3/4 minutes to go. And, well, there is the Greek God saying, catch me if you can. Oh, catch me. Nat Hammer saying, pot zero this man. Pot zero this. And great to see the drivers in chat. Fantastic, boys. Loving it. Loving you keeping me company. Of course, yes, been flying solo most of the season. And, well, that will be corrected next season, of course. Probably in February. When we get an import, fresh off the boat. And, well, landing on the shores of Australia, and that will be revealed in due course. But yes, there you go, Middies, there he is there. Probably going back to the pits. Verk back out on circuit, seeing if he can improve on a 1 minute 23.5, which is not a bad lap time. C, well, I'll tell you what, C. Excuse me, a 1 minute 23.248 is the Z-Man. And, well, where is his lovers in the chat? I forgot their names. I call him the Penguin. And, well, if they're there, I'm sure they'll pipe up now. And I think it was Sebi and a couple of others, I do believe. I think Gatorade Lemon Haze was there as well, saying something like that. Anyway, nevertheless, we will push on as, well, that is a Coca-Cola guy. That is Nat Hammer. No, it is not Nat Hammer. It is the Brate. And, well, currently, well, there you go, a tenth and a half up on his previous best. And, well, currently sitting on a 125.6. I dare say he's going to make up a hell of a lot of time in this last sector. And, well, albeit a very, very long one. Of course, yes, Sector 2, Sector 3, very, very long. Sector 1 kind of short, isn't it? As up the there he is there on call up the gate up the pit lane Penguins. There you go. And there they are, says Junior. Of course, yes, fantastic boys. As well, there you go. So Brad Tay, let's just see what he's got in the kitty. Of course, yes, chasing down Bopton. Where is Bopton currently? Currently P8 with a 124.2. What's Brad got? What's Brad got? A 25.2. Oh, well, Bopton. The Bopton. I think Brad Tay might be on controller for this race. I am not too sure. Don't quote me on it. Not too sure if Housy's made a mistake on this lap. We're going to stay with the lad. Now we've got yellow flags in Sector 3. That is just for the Batman preparing himself, possibly going in the pit lane or starting another lap. But we will stay with the Housey. It is a slow. It will be slower than his previous best. In the pit lane he goes. We have come to that stage in we've come to that stage in qualifying. That beautiful lull. That lull where there's no one really out on circuit. Johnny M4 is the only one out there sending it. And, well, he does have time to go around and put it in the pit lane. Oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. Johnny M4 has to send it on an outlap, on an in-lap. Hopefully get a new set of 124.2. It's a little bit better from the Johnny, but I dare say, look how many are on the 24.2s, the 24.1s. I'll tell you what, it's there and thereabouts. We're in for a ring-a-ding-ding race here, folks. As, well, there you go. Johnny M4 will scamper back to the pit lane. And hopefully make it back in time, of course. And, well, 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Currently doing a 1 minute 25. We'll call it a minute 30. Oh, it's going to be close. No, he's not going to do it unless he absolutely sends it. But there you go. There you go, folks. Filthy Orange out on circuit. Not leaving it to chance is the Filth. Currently P7 with a 1 minute 24.227 is that man. As well, there we Gatorade Levin Hayes saying there you can see a few penguins in here, and that is fantastic to see. Of course, that just it got me the first time. I'm thinking, what the hell are they talking about? I can't remember what race it was, but then after the race, it was all clear. It all was all well during that race, I dare say, it was made all clear. And Scotty was another penguin, I do believe. And well, there you go. Blue Dog out. Blue Dog out. Retired from this session. And that is in the pit lane. So Blue Dog happy with a 1 minute 26.4. And well, there you go. Johnny M4. Can he make it? Can he make it? I tell you what, he's going to make it to the pit lane in time. But 2 minutes 15. 2 minutes 15. He's going to try, isn't he? He's absolutely going to try. And why not? Why wouldn't you? Fury, first one out there. No, he's not. No, he's not. Who else is out there? It is Filthy Orange out there on an outlap. So, well, the JDR boys, all three of them out on circuit at the moment and looking to do their thing, of course. Yes, JDR versus Lamborghini, and well, JDR missing a driver, unfortunately. Snipes, as I did touch on earlier, not here. Personal matters, and we do hope Snipes and family, or whatever it is, we do hope he's well and he's okay, and whoever it is okay, and that is the first and foremost thing. But real life first, of course, and well, Snipes sitting the final race of the season out. We'll jump back up to Fury, because Fury on a lap at the moment. We're going to keep an eye on middies, because we might as well jump on board with this man with just about 8/10 quicker than Burke. So when that guy crosses that line and I see that outlap go blank, we will jump on board with middies and just to see how the man tackles the lap. So I dare say, yes, I'll be quiet for that one. And we'll enjoy it, absolutely enjoy it. I'm not too sure if Fury's made a mistake. It looks like he has. It looks like he absolutely has. He's rolled right out of it. He certainly has. I'm not too sure what happened there, but he has got time. He certainly has got time to go and make another lap. Who will be next? Who will be next? There is the Batman currently starting. Filthy Orange behind him. That is not representative that time there. Bopton's around. Bopton's around. Bopton's in the wall. Bopton is in the well. We got yellow flags in Sector 1. Where is Middies? There he is there. Oh, he sees his teammate. We jump on board with him. And let's just enjoy this lap, folks. course, Mitty's wringing the neck out of that Pink Panther, and let's have a look at it. Unbelievable, of course. And well, 8/10 is the gap at the moment. Can he improve? He's coming up to the end of the second sector now. We're just going to get a good reference point here, folks, just to see where he's at with his lap. Let's just have a look. Whoa, he's level back and he's sending it. I'm going to stay on board and I'm going to be quiet. Looks like he's done it. Pole position. Of course, yes, backed off towards the end. Did not want to give revealed possibly some secrets. Fantastic from the Greek god. What a lap. What a lap. What a lap. As not too sure who that the Lamborghini driver getting out of the way. That was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Fantastic sportsmanship, and that's what we like to see. That's how it's supposed to be. And absolutely brilliant. Bopton with a red track map. That's qualifying done. That is qualifying done. Can Fury improve? He certainly can. But unfortunately stays P6. Have a look at Z. Well, Z up in P5, and he's got some pace. Oh, we've loved to Z's return, haven't we? But he's taking pole on the final race of the season. Fantastic from him. As, well, there you go. Camera on Fury P6, as it did say, he will start from. But Mitty's pole position. Pole position. Mitty's, mate, this is for you, my friend.
Yes, it's pole position. Yes.
Oh, gotta love a bit of Seb. Gotta love a bit of Seb. Fantastic. Look at the time. So close for the rest of them. And all the groups are sort of hovering together. Housey up in a P10. David in P13, of course. And, well, Housey needs a good result, of course, for that Group 3 championship. As Senior in chat. And welcome. Yes, Junior missing out on this one. He is in chat as well, Senior. So he did have he did put his hand up, but he's got karting on, he says. So unfortunately not here. But yes, missing a few drivers. But yes, unfortunately, yes, of course, Snipes missing for JDR. Let me just bring this up because otherwise I'll make a mistake. Yes, Striker missing for Coca-Cola. Salmon's missing for Coca-Cola. Old Footy Bender missing for Pink Panther. Your guy JC missing for Falcon. And of course Junior as a reserve missing this one, of course, as we just touched on. But there you go. Oh, there he's been revealed. All has been revealed. And, well, Johnny M4 out in there. He is there saying his first lap was impeded. It was a 124.0. Oh, impeded. Well, Johnny M4, if there's anything there, mate, you got to report after the race, of course. Yes, let's just hope not. But let's just see, of course. He says he was impeded. He's probably gone back to... He probably has, mate. Of course he has. He said in chat the other day that it was all about his beauty sleep. And I said, come on, Junior, it's just not working. But, yeah, anyway, we push on, mate. We push on as we wait for the players to fine-tune their setup. As... Johnny, well, Senior telling Johnny, just show him what you can do on track, mate. Yes, he certainly can. Johnny M4. Oh, invalidated. Not impeded. Okay. Invalidated. Understood, Johnny. Oh, that's unfortunate, mate. Got to keep it between those white lines, brother. And, well, let's just hope you can rein them in. You've always been a little bit loving that. You always like to flirt with that white line, Johnny. You just got to rein that bad boy in just a little bit. Get that lap in. And I'll tell you what, if those penalties during the season, you rub all them out, you're kind of there and thereabouts, Johnny. But, yes, we'll look forward to seeing the progress as always next season. But phenomenal return to racing from your good self, my friend. Of course, Group 2, a big promotion from you at the start of the season. And it kind of held your own, to be fair, in a group where you were a little bit nervous at the start, but fantastic from the Johnny. As well, I'll tell you what, this lobby's taking its sweet time to go through. But yes, we're just going to wait for the beeps, as we always do. So, there you go. And there's the beeps, as we just heard, and we'll bring up these details. Of course, there you go, folks. Oh, yeah, of course, he loves I love it, he's back. Oh, he loves an aggressive strat, does the Fury strat, and that's why the name is the name. Of course, yes, Mitty's Mella out there, the pole position sitter on the medium compound. There you go, folks. There you go. They've all gone the medium bar Fury. Of course, Verks, our championship leader winner. Our championship winner. I keep saying leader. Championship winner is Verks, of course. Yes, the Lamborghini Group 1 driver. P2 for this one. Nat Hammer, fantastic qualifying session. And we hope to see Nat for season 3. Season 4, what am I talking about? We want Nat in season 4, and let's just hope he can tickle that availability button, because it'd be great to have him back on board. Scotty, there he is there in P4, the Group 2 Championship winner is the Scotties. There is Z, come on sort of a little bit late, and I'll tell you what, he's come on and he's gone bang. He's put his foot down and made a bit of a statement. He's put his hand up for season 4. I'll tell you what, if anyone's looking over their shoulder, it's everybody looking over their shoulder at Z. He's looking very, very good, isn't he? Of course, yes, and there is Fury. Mr. Fury Strat. Oh, I don't want to give it away, but I've got to say something, Fury. Yes, might be the last time we see Fury in the full-time fold, just for next season, possibly. I hope not. I hope we can work on him. I hope he can get his partner on board. We'll see if we can get him to change a date night. Why not? Why not? I'm sorry, Fury. It's all love. It's all love. I did reach out to him in a message, and well, he knows what he means to the league. And well, there you go. Fantastic from him. Brian Bromley as well. Welcome back to racing. He's been fantastic the last few weeks. And qualifying in P7 is that man in the filth. The filth from, well, I'm not too sure what round it was, but about the halfway point he come alive, didn't he? And I tell you what, if the filth was the filth that we see today, the filth at the start of the season, oh, he might have won this Group 3 championship. Very, very good from the filth. Batman, let's just hope to see Batman next season in full time. There he is there, P9 from him. How's he P10? I've got to get through this one. Bopton in P11, Johnny M4 in P12. Importantly, Bopton ahead of Brad Tay. And we've got to get to the head of this grid, of course. Let me just see where I'm at. We're waiting for the lights. And here we go, folks. We've got 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights. We've got 5 red lights. The lights are out and we are go. Great launch there from Burke and Middies. Have a look at this. Can Middies hold him off? Can Middies hold him off? He certainly can as they sweep through turn 1. As you were, they've all got to get through unscathed. So far, so good. Absolutely brilliant. And we don't expect anything less from these boys. Z down 1, of course. There you go. Fury already making hay while the sun is shining. And of course, yes, the sun is still shining. It might not be towards the end of this race, of course. But yes, at the moment, it is out. And a bit of a twilight one. There is Filthy in P8. Having a look at Brian Bromley. I'm not too sure what happened there. But Z having a... Well, I'll tell you what. Z is sort of stuck there behind Fury now, isn't he? Fury made that move and he made it stick and he made it when it was very important. Let's have a look towards the back because Johnny M4 making his way through with the Batman. And the Batman, where is the Batman? P8. P8, he's up one as well. Fantastic from him. What a frantic start to this one, but all clean, all pointing the right way. Housey, where is Housey? There he is there. David in 15th. Housey up into 9th. Housey up into 9th. Oh, I'll tell you what, what's going on with David? There he is there. Has he got any damage? He certainly does not. But at the very back of the fifth field, Brad Tate, Johnny M4 squabbling over 13th and 14th at the moment. And the Blue Dog already up into P12. Fantastic to see from the Bluey. He's come alive for the... Oh, a bit of a snap. But that is normal from the Bluey. He loves a tail-happy car. And there's been many a times where he's given me a heart attack in the past. But there you go. Doing it again is the Blue Dog. As Brian Brumley, not too sure, in the pit lane. In the pit lane is the Brian. And ouch, ouch, ouch. Not too sure if he's got damage, but let's just double check if he has. They're waiting with the front wing. They certainly are. And Brian with the front wing change. So there must have been slight contact. Not too sure what has happened there. Mitty's leading this one by 0.4 of a second, folks. 0.4 of a second. Lap 2 of 29. And I'll tell you what, that was a frantic first lap. There's starting to be a little bit of a gap forming between Filthy Orange and Z. And not too sure what has happened there. Oh, there it is. There's your answer, folks. Filthy has dropped out of the DRS, and there you go. That's how damaging it is on this circuit. And yes, Brian did get damage there, senior. He certainly did. Front nose change for that man as, well, Filthy in P7. As I did touch on, 2.5 seconds behind Z at the moment, but look what's behind him. Look what's behind him, and there's another gaggle of cars where Bopton is. Johnny M4, Bopton, have a look at this. Johnny M4's going to send it around the outside, Oscar Piastri style, but can't make it work. And, well, there you go. He's going to make it work for the next one because it does become the inside. And there you go. Great move. What a move from Johnny up into P10. Fantastic to see as the, well, the Stallion making his way through this field. Will work up. Oh, what's happened here? There's been a lead change. There's been a lead change, and I've missed it as we're watching that great battle between Johnny M4 and Bopton. Of course, yes, Verks and Middies swapping again. So there you go, folks. There you go. Verks just got ahead. And, well, Verks is like, catch me if you can, Middies. I've seen what you got in quali. Let's see what you got in race trim. And, well, Verks is trying to break that DRS, isn't he? And it's maybe like the cycling, folks. You know, like the cycling. And when they all sort of, in the velodrome, well, they all sort of line astern. And, well, fantastic. And, well, you take the lead and then the other one has a rest and so on and so forth. But I dare say they're not having a rest. Oh, Nat Hammer! Nat Hammer, very late, deep on the brakes. Has gone into the back of Eddie's. I don't know if he's got any wing damage, folks. But there you go. We saw that out of the corner of our eye. Nat Hammer under pressure from Scotty. Under pressure from Scotty. Scotty in P4. Nat Hammer doing his thing. Is the Group 1 Coca-Cola driver. Fantastic. He's been flying that flag all season long, has Nat. And he's done a phenomenal job. Fantastic to see. The creator of that livery. That bad boy too as well. And he is a little bit proud of that one, considering it was all a bit rushed at the start of the season. But fantastic from Nat. Scotty putting all sorts of pressure. Have a look at this. Look at that get all squirmish. Scotty just cool as a cucumber, isn't he? Just picking up his lines. Nice and easy on the throttle. Look at Nat, he's all twitchy. It's got to be like, thank you very much, mate. You're cooking your tyres. You're cooking your tyres. As, well, Nat missing an end plate. Is he really? Is he really? Is he really? No. Yes, he certainly is. He certainly is. Well spotted, senior. Well spotted, he certainly is. And there you go. That is the reason. And so on that hammer, he's going to have to relinquish his position very soon. I'll tell you what, smart move from Scotty. Scotty will get the DRS. So will Fury. So will Z. And, well, Nat Hammer is going to be a bit of a sitting duck. He was trying to hold this one out, but I just don't think he can afford to. He's dropping like a stone at the moment. There's a couple of positions there already. Fury getting high. And, well, Fury giving his teammate plenty of room. Oh, Scotty gets a bit, oh, Scotty gets it all wrong. Fury going, whoa, that might have been team orders, folks. That might have been team orders. As Fury gets through and he says, let me at him. Let me at him. We're seeing a change for position here. Verk, Middies, Verk around the inside, Middies around the outside. And no, can't get it done. This is fantastic from these two boys. And something to look forward to next season, of course. These guys are going to be battling out, both clean, unbelievably great drivers. Middies, the Greek god, takes P1 again. And, well, Verk might be just going, okay. And let's just cool it a little bit, of course. Fantastic from the Middies. 3/10 now as Fury's starting to close that gap. He can see the battle ahead. He wants a piece of it, doesn't he? Doesn't he, the JDR Group 1? He wants a piece of this one. And, well, lap 5 of 29. I'll tell you what, folks, action-packed race already. We're going to have a look at the next sort of group, and there it is there. There it is there. Nat Hammer and Z. It's just those two sort of trying to do their thing. But then we've got Batman, Filthy Orange, just trying. He's just snuck into the DRS zone. And Housey would want to be careful. Just dropped out of it. 1 second, 1.084 seconds if you don't mind. And he wants to be under that 1 second mark, of course. Otherwise, Johnny M4 going to be putting all sorts of pressure, especially on this back straight. Housey's out of it. I think Housey's out of it. He's got no DRS. Housey must be spending a bit of battery. It absolutely looks like he is. Because Johnny M4 not making any end grounds at the moment. David making progress. He certainly is. Getting by Brad Tay up into P12 at the moment. Brad Tay down into P13. Where is the Bopton? P11. So I tell you what, Bopton leading the championship by 4 points. Currently leading Brad Tay by 2 positions at the moment. So if it was to finish right now, Bopton wins the Group 4. If it was to finish right now, David obviously wins the Group 3. And well, there you go. Housey needs to start making some end ground. See if he can start clawing his way up. But doing a great job is the Group 3. Filthy Orange just ahead of him. And Filthy doing what he has to do for JDR. He has to stay ahead of his well, of course, Housey. Of course, Filthy Orange in Group 3. Yellow flags in Sector 3. What has happened? What has happened in Sector 3? Not too sure. Who has dropped? Nat Hammer. Nat Hammer in the pit lane. And there you go. Getting that front wing all fixed up. Where is Housey? There he is there. And, well, he's sort of hovering. He's back in it now. He's back in it. He certainly is. And this is going to help him out big time, of course. And, well, absolutely brilliant. Mitty's back behind Verks now. And, well, Verks starting to put the foot down, isn't he? 0.6 of a second. Not too sure if Mitty's has made a mistake here, folks. And I do apologise for missing that overtake. But it's been action-packed. There is passes happening all throughout this field. And it's been an absolute brilliant display of what these guys do. Fantastic to see. As we'll flick further down. Going to keep an eye on those gaps. What is Batman up to? Batman is having a look at Z. Have a look at him. There's nowhere to go through there. And, well, he's just going to have to hang on as he feeds that throttle on. Z getting all squirmish coming out of it. And that's exactly what Batman wanted because he's got the run on him. And there you go. Brilliant move from the Batman. And slots himself up into P5. Fantastic from him. Brilliant, brilliant move as Z fancies a little bit of a go back. And there they are there side by side. Z's going. He's giving him plenty of room. What a move. What a move from the Z. He's gone deep. He's gone real deep. And, well, there you go. He's going to have to hang on. Look what's happening behind, though. Filthy Orange says, let me buy, let me buy, let me buy. And we've got a great aerial view of this, folks. Got a great aerial view as we'll keep an eye on Filthy Orange because I'll tell you what, he wants a piece of this, doesn't he? As, well, I'll tell you, Z just stretched his legs a little bit there. Maybe Batman just took a deep breath a little bit and thinking about the overtake. Where is he going to do it, of course? And, well, everyone will say on the chicane of the back straight, it is a great spot to make that move. Of course, you set it up with a good exit coming out of, excuse me, that hairpin just there, folks. And, yeah, absolutely get a good launch and away you go. Excuse me. So David, there he is there. David and Brad Tay, of course. Brad Tay, Group 4. Bopton at Group 4. David, P10. Housey, P8. Currently 2 points the difference if they were to finish like that. And David winning the Group 3 title. Flicking further up because, well, they've swapped again, haven't they? They certainly have. And, well, this is a bit of a switch and switcheroo. But have a look at Fury. Fury's come right into this, folks. He certainly has. 0.3 of a second from that man. And, well, Fury doing his thing, giving us a race. And he started on the hard compound. I'll tell you what, Fury might have read a belter. Fury might have read an absolute belter. He's keeping pace. Lap 7, lap 8 of 29. And, well, he is on the better compound at the moment. Of course, these mediums might just be starting to feel the pinch just a little bit now as the, well, the hards just come into their own, haven't they? They certainly have. And, well, Fury looking to go long. Doesn't want to damage those bad boys too much. Wants to be nice and smooth. And he's had some clean air to try to catch that gap, and he certainly has. Now he's within DRS, and he can really start to put the pressure on. Of course, these two will want to have to get a move on. And I just wonder if they're not going to worry about this battle too much. And maybe box before it happens, of course. And if that was to happen, it'd be the end of this lap. It certainly would be, because there's all three of them there, of course. All three of them. Mitty's Fury. And, well, Scotty just doing his thing. He's broken the back of Z, because Z has got his hands full with the Batman. He certainly does. But we're going to watch these top three, because we're not going to miss out on this one again. Because Z and, excuse me, Verk having a good look at Mitty's, but it might have got his line run from the next couple. And he's just dropped a little bit further back. Mitty's locking up. There he is there, of course. Absolutely brilliant. Bit of a lock up there, as I did say, under the overpass. They go to the Doof Doof Club. And, well, fantastic from them. as we'll go further down. Brad Tay, David, battle as you were, folks, as you were. It's sort of a bit of a lull. No one's really making a move. They're just hovering, aren't they? When are they going to do it, folks? Of course, yes, the undercut around here is huge. Around any circuit on this game, it's huge. It's just like, well, if you box the lap earlier, you're going to get a huge benefit. There isn't no thought process to it whatsoever. But there you go. It is just a matter of picking your moment. Not knowing exactly when to box is crucial, of course. Yes, you don't want to lose too much time out on track. Battling someone, of course, it's within your window. Get that pit stop done. Stop losing time out on circuit. It is always quickest A to B. And what happens C to Z does not matter, of course. Yes, it certainly does. So there you go. Fury. Oh, Fury's real close. Fury is real close to Verk. And I think he just might be waiting. He might be patiently waiting. Well, he's going to prove me wrong here because there is a bit of a DRS train happening between these top three. And, well, Mitty's doing a fantastic job to keep his head above that. And, well, fantastic stuff. But, yeah, they all cancel out each other. But I just wonder if Fury is just holding his breath a little bit. Nat Hammer is boxed. He's come out in P12 in clean air. So that's really good for Nat. And let's just see how far he can take that hard compound. I dare say the hards can go quite some time in this race. Don't quote me on it. I do believe in the past it's always been a one stop as this one. But yeah, just wait and see. Just wait and see how far they can stretch. Of course, yes, Fury on 9 lap old hards. And there you go, comfortably staying with the leaders as the mediums start to drop off any moment now. And, well, there you go. I think Fury might be losing some time behind these guys. If he's going to make the move, he's going to have to make it pretty quick. Otherwise, it's going to hurt his overall race pace. He doesn't want to sort of waste too many laps behind these guys, of course. And Fury knows this. He's a good racer, is the Fury. Where is Scotty? There he is there. A bit of a change on track. No, it is not. Brad Tay boxing. David getting himself up into P10. Bopton's still out there on 9 lap old mediums. He certainly is in P9. How's he trying to stretch his legs? And there you go. Nat Hammer making progress as we speak. Passing his teammate who is still in the pit lane. Nat Hammer on the hard compound. It looks like Nat is quite comfortable. He looks very good at the moment, especially going through the first sector. Absolutely brilliant from Nat. We'll flick further afield because there is the top 3 still as you were, folks. And, well, we're not missing too much of this one. Oh, Fury. Fury's chances, his army wants it. He knows he's got to get the job done. He does not want to waste too much time. He's on the better tyre at the moment. Those mediums might be screaming for those 2 guys ahead. I think Fury might have read a blinder, and there you go. Verk's got it wrong. Fury says, thank you, and takes it. What a move. What a move, picking up the pieces from Fury, and that's what pressure does. Absolutely brilliant from Fury. And there you go, up in a P2 from that man. And, well, Verk going in the pit lane. He's not going to waste any more time. There you go, a bit of an error. Well, the tyre's saying no more, please no more on Verk. And there you go, in the box, getting rid of that, throwing on a set of hards, and hopefully he can make it to the end, of course. But I'm going to ask a lot of that compound. But nevertheless, we'll see what Fury can do, of course. Hanging with middies at the moment, who is yet to stop. There is the Verks throwing on that set of hard compound, coming out of the pit lane. Let's just see. Hopefully he comes out in clean air. Where is Nat Hammer? Because Nat was close before, wasn't he? There is Nat. There is Nat. Where is Verks? Where is Verks? Coming out on circuit. And, well, there you go. There you go. Out on circuit right now. And a couple of corners ahead. So that kind of worked in Verk's favour there. Not taking the pain. And, well, there you go. Nat in P10. Verk's come out in P7. So all to play for here. Well, Fury has definitely caught. He's definitely the quickest car on circuit at the moment is Fury, isn't he? Have a look at him fire up. Right behind Mitty's Mella here. And there you go on the inside. On the inside. Oh, I tell you what a move. What a move. I think he surprised Mitty's there. And, well, got the job done as Mitty's runs a little bit wide. And I think these mediums are done, folks. I think they're done. As, well, there you go. Maybe just a little bit of dirty air from the back of that JDR car as the Pink Panther tries to blast through it. But fantastic aerial as now Fury can really put the hammer down. This is exactly what he needed. And he wants to get this good result. Hopefully. Oh, Verk gets a 3-second time limit. Penalty for, well, there you go. That's track limits, folks. That's track limits. This changes everything. This changes everything. Verk will be kicking himself. He'll be absolutely kicking himself. But there is Fury. There is Fury. And Fury's probably just seen it come up on his screen. And he's put the hammer down even even more so. Him and Scotty will be licking their lips. Have a look at Scotty go in P2. 8.8 seconds behind. There is Batman. Phenomenal result as some of the medium guys start to get rid of that compound. In P3 at the moment, how's he doing his thing? The tyre whisperer. I dare say he might go long on the medium. You never know with Housey. Looks after those bad boys very, very well. Does he? Of course. Verk in P5. There he is there, and you're going to see team orders. There you go. Housey gets well out of the way and says, "There you go, sir. Go get him, champ." And well, Housey goes into P5. Middy's in P6, and there he is. There is the Creek God, and well, he did cover off Verk, of course, and well, Verk leading this one, not by much. Middy's can see him. Middy's has got to get this job done, but let's just see. Housey is the king of defence. He is the king of defence, is Housey. And, well, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. As Senior says, yeah, Fury is loving it. He certainly is loving it. He certainly is loving it, Senior. And there you go. Middies gets that job done on the inside. Fresher tyres. And, well, there you go. Right on the back of Verk. Battle resumed, folks. Another 16 laps of that. Yes, if you don't mind us, we'll go further down. What's happened towards the back? Johnny M4, Filthy Orange. Johnny M4. And there you go. Around the outside of the field. Slots into P12. But Johnny M4 does have that time penalty as the Batman enters the pit lane. There you go. Verk stretching his legs. Excuse me. Fury stretching his legs. Yeah, let's just see. 17.5 seconds at the moment is the distance between himself and Verks. Verks is catching ever so slightly at this very point in time on the fresher rubber. You'd expect that, but that's not what Fury's got to worry about. It is the end of the stint, of course, is very important. Just as the start of a stint or a middle of the stint, they're all important. Doesn't matter what part you're on. Of course, no mistakes, clean laps, consistent laps is what you want, and that wins championships. Fury does know that, and well, Fury doing his thing, of course, the best he possibly can. Still 17.4 seconds. Now, pit stop time loss around here, folks, is probably about 22 seconds. So there you go, and Middy's getting that job done around the outside of Verk. And, well, not too sure if that was strategic. Verk might just be quite happy to sit behind Middy's and just save a little bit. But Verk does have that 3-second time penalty. Doesn't want to leave it too long if he does have some in the tank. Of course, yes, he's going to have to be careful of those behind, of course. There is Nat. Bit out of kilter. Did box a lot earlier, of course. Had front wing damage early doors. Did progress throughout the race and did a phenomenal job to keep the car where it was, excuse me. In P4 at the moment, as I did say, out of kilter a little bit, has stopped. May need to stop again, Will the Nat, for a set of softs, probably banking on a bit of a safety car to help him out. David, there he is there in P6, boxing. Housey has stopped. Where is Housey? There he is there. Last corner, there it is there as well. David in the pit lane. David's still receiving service. Housey comfortably ahead of David at this stage. And, well, fantastic. I think David is still in the box. He certainly is getting a move on now, is David. And, well, there you go. A long way ahead is the Housey. Is exactly what the doctor ordered. We'll go further up because what has happened here, I think Verk, yes, just happy to hang behind Middies, isn't he, folks? He certainly is. And, well, Batman, Johnny M4, battle resumed. Batman doing a great job this Grand Prix. I'll tell you what, great to see what he's done. Yes, we've had the pleasure of seeing Batman in the reserve livery a few times this season, and every time he's come out on track, absolutely brilliant from the man. And let's just hope we can see him in a full-time car, in a full-time seat next season. It'll be fantastic. And, well, it'll be fantastic to see, of course, yes, and well, whichever team he is assigned to, be an absolute asset, as all the guys, of course. But yes, phenomenal stuff. Do welcome and, well, we congratulate our debutants as well throughout the season. Phenomenal job. Minnie's Meller, first season with us in full-time fold. Brilliant. The Batman first season with us. Z, well, he's been with us many times before, of course. Snipes, absolutely brilliant. Jazz Blues Cat, who was at the start, well, as a reserve at the moment, but fantastic from him. Vito as well. Good to see, and well, BCP, no way. Well, I was waiting for you to jump in, mate. One day I knew you were going to come and say good day, and it's about bloody time. The last race of the season. Yes, BCP used to be a driver, used to be part of it, but unfortunately could not commit. And well, there you go there. Just tell him to just call me Jets and have a drink. Have a drink, Skate, he says. Yes, I will in a little bit, mate. Great to see you there, BCP. I hope you're enjoying this one. Middies, Verk, Middies, and have a look at these two. I'll tell you what, this might be a curtain raiser for the next season, folks, because Middies and Verk just swapping again. Fantastic from them two, as well, effectively the leaders of the race. As well, Fury, look at the gap come down. It is now 11.5 seconds, folks. 11.5 seconds. And, well, 11.3 now. And, well, Fury's going to lose a lot of time when he boxes, of course, but he will have the quicker rubber. He will come out on the quicker, softer, beautiful medium compound and quite comfortably do what's left of the race. He's got to get this tyre to at least 10 laps to go, I reckon, or maybe a little bit longer. He can do 12 laps. Probably next lap is probably when he's going to stop at the earliest, in a couple of laps' time at the late, or 3 laps' time at the latest, I dare say, for Fury. And just about how far he can stretch, how much time he's prepared to lose, and he's got to make a whole heap back up. He should come back out roughly just ahead of Scotty, a couple of seconds ahead of Scotty, according to my calculations at this very stage. So Fury ringing the neck of that JDR. We'll flick further down. We'll pay some respects towards the back, and yes, there is the Blue Dog in P15. Doing a phenomenal job. Welcome, Blue Dog, back to racing. Fantastic to see. And same with Brian. David, there he is there. Whoa, how's he? 3 spots ahead. 3 spots ahead. Keep those tyres going, Nat. Let's hope for a VSC, says Jack Lee. Well, welcome, mate. First time chatter. I hope you're enjoying a bit of an engineering. Maybe he's in chat with Nat. Not too sure. But there you go. Nat doing a great job at the moment. 10 lap old hards, as we did touch on. And, well, there you go. Scotty doing a phenomenal job as well. And as I did say, just Mr. Consistent, isn't he? And yeah, of course, Nat out of kilter. Did stop early doors, had some front wing damage. Had to get that all fixed up. He started to drop like a stone. And then now he's, well, he's holding his own, but he's got to be careful because Z is no slouch. And, well, Z on 4 lap old hards. Tell you what, this race has gone by like a blink of an eye, by the blink of an eye. And there you go, lap 17 of 29. Yellow flags in sector 3. What has happened? Johnny M4 is around. And there you go, a bit of a flick spin in 14th now because Brian is going to get himself by. Excuse me, folks. It's Rudog. Oh, Rudog. How are you, mate? That's a name from the past. Fantastic to see you, buddy. And, well, welcome. He's got to support the old boys. He certainly does. And, well, welcome, mate. Good to see you in chat. As, well, there is Z. As I did touch on, did get that job done by Nat Hammer. Excuse me. Up into P5 is the Z. Down to P6 is Nat. Does have DRS. But Z should just quite comfortably start to stretch his legs. Of course, as you can see, 6 laps fresher tyres for the Z. Have a look at Middies. Middies is starting to open up a little bit. Verk just hanging on. He does have that 3 seconds. What's going on? Fury has stopped. So let's just have a look when he comes out. Of course, where is Scotty? There he is there, rounding the last corner right about now. Excuse me, Fury on the move. And it is a shame. But yeah, it certainly is, mate. It certainly is there, buddy. But yeah, I tell you what, Brian, fantastic return. Fantastic return to racing is the Bryzer. Very, very good. The last few weeks, it's been phenomenal to see him sort of hit his straps again. Of course, yes, did miss a bulk of the season. Was a full-time driver, dropped to reserve. Family reasons, personal reasons. And, well, we welcome him back in the full-time fold. Fantastic to see. And as I did touch on, doing a really, really good job on his return, of course. Filthy Orange as well. Can't have enough good things to say about how this guy has turned his season around. Of course, at the start, just had a horrid time of it. He certainly did. And, well, I'll tell you what, if he would have had a back half, if the back half of the season would have been from the front half, to the end. I reckon he would have won the Group 3. I really do. I really do. Currently sitting in P7, the lead Group 3 driver out on circuit at the moment is the Filthy Orange. Currently 7-lap-old hard compound, and he's having a good look at the Batman. How's behind him? And, well, how's just wanted to be ahead of David. But, he, of course, yes, I tell you what, the JDR boys doing what they have to do. Fury there with Verks, of course. It was going to be very difficult, of course, yes, Verks being the driver's champion. Very difficult for Fury to beat him. I don't want to put words in Fury's mouth, but I dare say it's a fair statement. Verk, very, very good this season, of course, and that is no disrespect to Fury, of course. But yeah, of course, and well, Scotty and Z, well, tell you what, the comeback kid from Z, of course, as I did say, at the start of the Grand Prix, was a full-time driver and, well, could not commit for the first half of it. Came back into it. I tell you what, comfortably taking P2 in the Group 2 spot. Very, very good from the Z. I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do in a full season with us. Fantastic from him. And, well, as these gaps just start to peter out, we've got 10 laps remaining. And we're going to keep an eye on it. Filthy Orange just slowly drifting away from the Batman. As the Batman puts his foot down, doesn't he? Of course, yes, Filthy with a bit of DRS assisted, but I tell you what, he's still where he was at the start of the lap, and there was a huge DRS zone. So I tell you, Batman doing his thing. Nat Hammer, David, Nat Hammer, and Nat Hammer getting that pass comfortably done on David. Of course, yes, Nat has boxed again. He has boxed again. He's put on a fresh set of hards. We did miss that. So Nat is absolutely sending it. Oh, I tell you what, maybe the Rudog is in his ear. Not too sure, folks, but there you go. Nat absolutely sending it now. He's going to have to put in 9 big boy laps, big qualifying laps for the Nat Hammer. And let's just see where he can finish. Fury with a 126.233 for the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. And what has happened to Verk? Verk in the pit lane. Oh, he's blinked. Oh, he's chancing his arm. Doing something different is the Verks. And there you go. Z up into P4. Let's just see how this one pans out. It is going to be an action-packed finish, folks. It is going to be an action-packed finish as Johnny M4 has left the session. Oh, dearie me. Let me give you an invite. There you go, Johnny. A couple more for you, my friend. And hopefully get yourself back in. Of course, you're going to drop like a stone. There you are there. Yes, not in your car. And the car is ghosting, of course. Hopefully he can get back in. He needs to do 80% of the Grand Prix. And it looks like... No, he's not. He's not back in the lobby yet. And there you go. So hopefully he can get himself back in that car. Take control of it and finish this race. And finish on a high. And, well, of course, yes, this being the finale of the season. And let's just do a bit of a live read here, of course, with the championships. And let's just have a look. Currently, well, of course, Howsey needed to be a lot further ahead of David. Of course, the Grand Prix finishes right now. David wins the Group 3 championship. Grand Prix finishes right now. Bopton wins the Group 4 championship. But that is all yet to be determined. There is, of course, fastest laps and all sorts of stuff that we have to go through that is so close with that Group 4. Only 4 points separating them. And, well, it is very, very close, as I did just say. Of course, Filthy Orange, there he is there. Still having a look at Batman. Still 6/10, isn't it? And I'll tell you what, it is 10 laps versus 8 laps, old hards. And then he's going to come into it towards the last couple of laps of the Grand Prix. And I dare say Batman should have enough left in the tank. Hold out. Of course, let's have a look at Verks. Verks behind Scotty, and this is crucial. Scotty can stay out there, and he probably will, to the end of the race, and he can be an absolute nuisance, for Verk. Just holding him up and putting his car where Verk doesn't want it, and being the ultimate wingman, but Verk has timed his run absolutely brilliantly with a bit of a DRS, and there you go, absolutely sent it, and gets that job done. I dare say Scotty would have done his absolute best, spending battery and all sorts, but I tell you what, that fresher tyre, especially around that corner, yeah, absolutely brilliant. Turn 9, I do believe it is. And yeah, stunning from the Verks. In P3, can get his sights set on the Fury, who has boxed as well. 3 lap differential, tyre life compared to the Verks. And of course, I think Verks sets a 125.434. Hang on a minute. Let me just double check. Oh, that is a new lap record. It certainly is by 500ths of a second. Verks takes it. That is a new lap record. So any fastest lap we see from this point on will be lap record territory for SXR. And fantastic to see as we'll flick further down. And what is happening towards the back? Brad Tay and Blue Dog. I'll tell you what. B2 leading B1, and this is old battles resumed. These boys will be loving it. They'll be absolutely loving it. Blue Dog, the old sparring partners. And there they are there, finding each other nose to stern on circuit. They'll probably be in chat as well. And they'll be having a bit of a giggle, saying Skater be going off his nana. He certainly is, and fantastic to see. The B2, B1 battle resumed. And there you go. Brad Tay just trying to line him up. And Brad Tay on the fresher rubber. It looks like he's going to get this job done well and truly into the DRS zone. He certainly is. He looks like he's shaping it up. We're going to stick with this one. And let's just see how he goes. He just feathers on the power. And DRS assisted. This will be candy from a baby. Fantastic move from the Brad Tay. That is setting up the overtake and getting that job done. And away he goes. He's been released now. And, fantastic. We'll move further up, because Filthy Orange and Batman, and he's still there, isn't he? 7 tenths, 8 tenths, 6 tenths, there and thereabouts, isn't he, the Filth? And I'll tell you what, he's doing a phenomenal job, is the Orange. As let's go, Rush Racing. Hey, Rush, how are you, mate? Well, first time chatter, where you been, buddy? Where have you been? Good to see you, mate. And I hope you're well. It has been a while since we've chatted. But yes, fantastic to see you in chat. And yeah, brilliant. Hope your season went well as well. And as well. But there you go. Fantastic from you guys, showing your support as always. As Bryza, there he is there, shaping up David. This is a Group 2 versus a Group 3 driver, folks. And I tell you, Bryza's come alive. Hopefully, he's put his hand up to reserve for the next season. But I'm going to get in his ear. We want to see him in the full-time fold, don't we, folks? We certainly do. We haven't had enough of the Brian this season, of course. And when he has come back, he's come back with a bang and doing a great job for that Pink Panther team. Unfortunately, they couldn't have a full quartet out there tonight. But what has happened here? What? Bopton! Bopton's made a Jeff! There's a Jeff! There is no rain at Abu Dhabi! It's never rained at Abu Dhabi! He's got the inters on! Holy shit! He's made a boo-boo! Oh, dearie me, this could be huge! This could be huge for the Group 4! Oh, no! And Bopton doing his best to get back to the pit lane. Into the pits he goes. He's done a Jeff. Jeff's done him. Or Mark, or whatever you want to bloody call him. And there you go. Fantastic. Oh, not fantastic. Not good. Not good at all. As, there you go. Filthy Orange in P7 still. 5 tenths of a second is the gap now. Fury starting to close in a little bit on middies. I tell you what, Scotty, he can just start to creep up a little bit. Well, I'll tell you what, the gap's opening up, isn't it? It is opening up, Scotty and Verk. I was going to say, because Verk does have that 3 seconds, and it certainly is opening up. But Scotty doing a phenomenal job. 11 lap old hards. Where is Z? There he is there, and I think Z's sort of resigned to P5. Don't quote me on it. There is 5 laps remaining. I dare say all these guys that are sort of there and thereabouts will want to make sure they've got good battery life. And we're not going to flick on the telemetry on screen to give that away, just in case there is the engineering factor happening out there in the Twitch land. You never know. We'll flick further down because there you go. David Bryan, I'll tell you what, where is Brad Tay? He's got some pace. He's just a little bit out of kilter as the Brad Tay at the start. And this would have been a way different story. I do believe he's on controller back again as, don't expect me to say that. Who's so, I don't know how to say that, but whatever. What a name. What a name. Welcome to, well, I'll put it up for everybody. Thank you very much for your follow. Much appreciated. Good luck, everybody, saying that. All I see is Max. And we'll call it Max. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your follow, mate. Much, much appreciated. According to that, your follower number 224. Absolutely brilliant from you. And yeah, hope you're enjoying this one. The season finale. We are on lap 25 of 29. And well, this one has gone by like the blink of an eye. At the end of this one, we'll have our driver interviews as we do every week. Excuse me. And then we'll put the message out for all of our drivers to jump in chat and sign the season off in style, hopefully. And wrap it up in a nice little bow, of course. And stay tuned to our socials for the updated championship tables, of course. They will go out mid-week and keep everybody updated on the official results. But at this stage, Brad Tay, it's a point swing to Brad Tay. Brad Tay will win it. Oh, I tell you, it's a point swing. Oh, I'll tell you what, Mark's ruined it. Mark has ruined it. If that's the case, we might have to get Bopton's point of view at the end of the Grand Prix, but we're not going to harp too much on that. Filthy's still 5/10, and the gaps have stabilised. Lap 26 of 29. Middies, there he is there in the second sector, and well, the Greek god done his thing. 11.6 seconds, if you don't mind. The man had the speed during quali. He's certainly got the speed in race trim. Tell you what, the driver's champion, Verks, put him under his paces early doors, didn't he? He certainly did, and pretty much up until a few laps ago. And then, yeah, Middies has just gone whack. Whoa, we got full course yellow. We have got a full course yellow. What is it? What is it? Is it a VSC or an SC? Is it a VSC or an SC? It's a VSC, folks. And that is crazy. You have to go on board to find the digital boards to find out what is going on there. But yes, we are under VSC conditions. Not too sure what has happened. Not too sure what has happened. Bopton in the pit lane yet again. And throwing on a brand new set of softs. And, well, free pit stop for everybody. But, oh, there you go. Front wing change for the Bopton. So that is the reason why there is a VSC. So, yeah, he must have, well, he might have been, the game might, well, I don't know. I don't know what happened. He came out on an inter. Wrong tyre, and, yeah, I dare say that was the game. The mark done him a favour and put him on it. Certainly did. Yes, we're under VSC conditions. Waiting for this track map to go green. Lap 26 of 29, folks. 26 of 29. And 27 of 29, excuse me. As, well, the pack ain't going to bunch up. It is a VSC. I tell you what, it's a long VSC. Come on. Send it. Send it. Well, they're under VSC. I'm going to get a swig of water, folks. I'll be back in a minute. That's always the way. You go for a swig of water and the track map goes green, but fantastic. Filthy Orange, still 6/10. Nat Hammer starting to claw his way back, isn't he? 9/10 behind Hauser. I tell you what, Nat Hammer is showing his pace, and he's got a monumental effort, a monumental task to do ahead of him, if he's to improve it further afield, of course. But I tell you what, there's a couple of spots he can see ahead of him. That, excuse me, that being Housey, that being Filthy, and well, good points for that Coca-Cola team. We're comfortably going to take out that third position. But I tell you what, Nat Hammer is lining him up. He's lining him up. And DRS assisted. How's he spending a bit of battery? And just hanging on to it, isn't he? He certainly is. Maybe next time around, as Fury on that soft compound gets by Z. So Fury has boxed, as I did say earlier. Well, I tell you what, he's got what? A second to stay within Scotty, but 9 seconds to catch Ferks. Not going to happen. Not going to happen with a couple of laps remaining. Lap 28. There it is there. Certainly is. As we'll stay on board with our race leader. As well, Bopton off circuit again. And just struggling at the moment, isn't he? Where is Brad Tay? I tell you what, it is going to be bloody close, folks. It is, well, 1 point per position. So if you go from the bottom, just say for argument, it doesn't really matter where you want to go. And it's 1 point per position. And say Bopton is on 5, then you go Johnny 6, Blue Dog 7, Brad Tay 8. He needs a faster slower tail. It's going to be close. We cannot call it. We cannot call it. We can't even define it at the end. We need to have a look at these timing screens, as we'll have a look at Fury and Scotty. And I dare say that might be Team Orders. Fury on the quicker rubber, and Fury rounding out the final podium position of the final race. And that just is brilliant from that man. It's exactly where we wanted to be, on the podium on the last Grand Prix. And doing a fantastic job. But I dare say the Constructors' Championship is going to go a Lamborghini's way. Just according to that, Fury looking for a lap record. That's what he's doing. He's purpled that second sector. He's absolutely sending the timing screens alight. Let's just see what he's got in the kitty. If it's going to be any lap, it's going to be this one. I don't think he'll improve on the next one, because there is going to be traffic, folks. Johnny and 4 with 3-second time limit, track limit warning to his name. Let's just keep an eye on Fury, because this will be a lap record, folks. It certainly will, by the look of it. Oh, it's going to be close. It is. Bang! 125.339. New lap record. Mr. Fury Strat on the soft compound. And there you go. Gets that done. Middies, well, our race leader in Sector 2, half a lap to go. Oh, I'll tell you what, the cream of the bunch this Grand Prix, as we keep an eye on our timing screens. Nat Hammer very, very close to Filthy Orange, and we're going to keep an eye on that. We're going to bring Middies over the line. We will keep an eye on that. It looks like Nat's going to make the move. It looks like Nat's real close. He's real close, isn't he? He's real close. Can he send it on the inside? Or he's just going to wait for the DRS zone? No, he's just going to wait. And smart driving from the Nat, as he's going to make it on the inside, and that is fresher rubber. He's going to get it done before that, and Batman want to be careful. Batman would want to be really careful. There is a... Well, I'll tell you what, Filthy's got some straight line speed. Nat Hammer should have it under braking. Should have it under braking. Oh, I'll tell you what, Filthy's done very well. Very, very well. As we go up to our race leader, one more corner to go. The Greek God's going to take this one out. Middies takes it. Brilliant, Middies. Yes. Yes, welcome back to the winner's circle, Middies. Fantastic. Verks will take P2. He certainly will take P2, will the Verkster. Our driver's champion of Season 3. Fantastic from Verks and Fury. Well, I'll tell you what, lap record, SXR lap record. And is he going to do it? No, he's not. He's not. He's happy with that. He's happy with it. P3 from the Fury. Scotty, P4. Z, P5 in the end. Nat Hammer, wow, what a recovery drive from Nat. Does get by the Filth. And, well, there you go. P6 from Nat Hammer. Just got to bring him home across the line. There he is there. Filthy Orange. He's got some traffic. Filthy Orange. How's he, David? Batman and David, excuse me. And, well, this Group 4 Championship, I think it's going to come down to fastest laps here, folks, in the group. I think it is. There's 4 points separating them at the moment. Oh, Jesus. David slows down. David's the Group 3 champion. David, the Group 3 champion. Woohoo! On his debut season. Well done, mate. Well done. As, well, there you go. Brad Tay doing his thing in P12, and the Blue Dog will round this one out in 13th. But Middies, great drive from the Middies. There you go. He's on the top step yet again from the Middies. And a welcome return to that top step as well. And I'll tell you what, if that's a good way to finish the season, to say, hey, I'm coming for the next one, I don't know what anything is. So spray that champagne, boys, and enjoy it. Fantastic from all of you. And enjoy it. Brilliant from the Fury, brilliant from the Verks, brilliant from the Middies. And there you go. Continue, and there you go. The fastest lap of the Grand Prix. New SXR lap record. 1 minute 25.339 from Mr. Fury Strat. Absolutely brilliant. Look further down. The fastest from Brad Tay, Bopton. Oh, Bopton's got it. Bopton's got it. He's got a quicker lap time. He's got a... Oh, it's close. It's close. We have to work this one out, folks. We have to work this one out, and we're not going to release it. I think Bopton, but not too sure. We're going to go on a brief pause. Their driver of the day. Ooh, a driver of the day. A driver of the day, folks. So, I'll tell you what. Stay tuned. We'll be back with you in a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, yes, we are back. We've got our drivers in for an interview. We've got our, well, two of them anyway. We're giving the driver of the day to Middies for a fantastic bowl and race win. Nevertheless, we're going to push on with these ones. Of course, yes, the final one of the season, and how fitting for this man to be on the podium. I speak of none other than Mr. Fury Strat for the last one of the season on the podium. P3, mate, congratulations.
Yeah, cheers, mate. It's good to go down as the lap record champion.
Yes.
That's 3 this season.
Yes.
Nobody could touch that one, so good to have that start. No, it was. I think we did everything we set out to do as a team. Like I saw Verk snatch the fastest lap off me, and then the VSC come out, and I was like, well, I wasn't really making inroads on Middies, so the thought was if I box, then I didn't know how far the gap would be between myself, Scotty, and Z, and figured a fresher tyre, especially 2 steps softer, I'd get back past them. So I was then just pinching the fastest lap. Wasn't my cleanest lap, if I'm being honest. I only ended up just getting there, but got the points. Outscored Verk for the first time in a while, so that was nice. Thanks to the way the point system works. But unfortunately, I do believe we've come up a little bit short in the constructors. So yeah, it doesn't help. Like we missed. Scotty did some calculations before. I think they had a total of 83 races compared to our 78. So we kept it tight all season. Shout out to the Lamborghini boys. They killed it. Verk, when he stepped in, we knew we were going to be up against it. Z, when he jumped on board as well. Howsy's ever consistent, Mr. Statman himself. And of course, I'm trying to remember the fourth one, Blue Dog as well. Just lapping around, getting points for the team, and at the end of the day, that's what you need. So big shout out to my boys. Unfortunately, Stark couldn't make it tonight, but he's come on leaps and bounds, and I'm sure he'll be looking forward to next season. Filthy Orange, he had a mega race again tonight. The last half of the season is night and day compared to what he was like at the start. So absolutely. Huge results for him, and well, I mean, my teammate beat me in the championship despite the fact that he was pot 2. So can't exactly knock him for that. He did an incredible job all year, and just the work that way him and I were able to put together, and communicating with each other and working on strategies. A massive shout out to him. It definitely helped my own individual results. I'm sure it helped him as well, but the team as a whole really got around it, and can't thank those boys enough for a magical season.
Yeah, absolutely, Fury, absolutely, and well said. Not much to add to that one, of course. we do hope you. Well, I'm not going to mention. I'm not going to mention it right now, there, Fury. But I do hope you go back and rewatch it because there is a message from me to you out there. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was during during qualifying. I can't exactly remember, but yeah, check it out, mate. And well, we look forward to seeing what you decide to do, of course, for next season. But nevertheless, P3 in the Drivers' Championship, excuse me. P2 in the group, second position in the Group 1 Championship. A phenomenal season considering you missed a few Grand Prix. Congratulations, mate. Congratulations on a stunning season. We hope to see you next season, mate. Well done.
Cheers, mate, and hats off to Burke. He had really strong pace. It was cool to battle him on track again on merit for a little bit there. He's an absolute class act, world class driver. It was actually really cool to force him into a mistake and actually get past him.
Yes.
That was new, so I enjoyed that. And hats off to the middies. He's rapid, has been all season. He's been the quality king. It's probably the better terminology. He's been at the front just about every single qualifying, and it's been really good to see him get some results. So tip the hat to him as well for getting the P1 tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Well said, Fury. And well, great way to sign off the season, mate. Congratulations on a stunning result. P3, everybody. Mr. Fury Strat.
Cheers, mate.
No worries. All right, we'll move to our race winner, Drivers' Champion. Woo, Group 1 Champion, Constructors Champion. Oh, Berkey, it keeps happening for you. Congratulations. What a season. What a race. Well done, mate. Talk us through it. What a season to start off with. Phenomenal. But first and foremost, talk us through that race.
Oh, to be honest, I reckon that was probably my worst race of the season. If I'm just couldn't get any sort of the corners right, and always going off track, and just wasn't. I never really liked this track, so it's a big struggle for me, especially when I made that mistake and Fury overtook me, just locked up and sort of couldn't recover. But yeah, just sort of glad that race is over, to be honest. I couldn't do another few laps of that track.
Yeah, fair.
It was painful.
Yeah, fair enough, mate. Fair enough. But, well, I mean, we've finally found a track that's a bit of a bogey for you. And it took 19 bloody rounds, but we found one. But fantastic from you. And, well, Nat Hammer in a chat saying rigged, check his fuel. Having a bit of a laugh there. So, but nevertheless, though, Verks, the cream of the crop for Season 3. And I'll tell you what, I've just had a bit of a look at the Season 4 sign-ups. And I tell you, it might be a bit of a Group 1 battle next season. Looking forward to that one, mate.
Yeah, bring it on. Get as many blokes in as possible. I say.
That's it, mate. That's it. No, fantastic from you. And well, our driver of the day for this race definitely goes to Middies for a stunning job. We're going to go on a brief pause, folks. We're going to put a message out to the rest of the drivers if they want to jump in and sign off for the season. We'll be back with you in just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, we've got the boys back in chat. The drivers are starting to fill this chat room, of course, and well, I've had to cut them off. They've been flapping their gums, and believe it or not, I couldn't even get a word in. No, I'm only joking, boys. We've got Bopton in the chat. We're going to start with you, mate, and well, that Group 4 title between your good self and Brad Tay. I just had a bit of a look, mate. Had a bit of a look, and I think you've done it. I think you've done it. Congratulations, mate. Congratulations. But I've got to ask you one question. What happened? Why did you put the Inter on?
Yeah, I'm not too sure whether Brad or I won it tonight, or won the championship. I think because I was only four or so points ahead.
Yes, you were.
I'm not sure what the calculations are. I haven't bothered to work it out. But yeah, no, we tried to change it before I went into the pits, and it got stuck on Inters, and I couldn't do anything about it.
Oh, so
So I ended up on that. But yeah, my race was over from that point anyway. So it didn't really matter what tyre I had on.
yeah.
But yeah, it was kind of a sad end to a good race.
Well, I mean, you never know, Bob. I mean, stay tuned. I will do my best to work it out as quick as possible for everybody waiting to find out who wins this Group 4. But I definitely do know your lap time was quicker than his, and definitely the quickest Group 4 out there on the race. So there you go, mate. There you go. If that's anything to go off, that's an extra point in your pocket. And there it is. There it is. Listening, Mr. Modesty. You can hear the giggle in his laugh now. And yeah, I was going to say, stop talking shit, mate. Show us what you got, Bob. Of course. No, fantastic season from you, mate. And look forward to seeing you strut your stuff again, of course, in fine form for season 4, mate. Well done. Good season.
Yeah, no, can't wait.
Awesome. All right, well, there you go. Who else has joined? Oh, who are we going to go to next? Well, we might as well go to one of the Lamborghini boys. And yes, we'll go to Z. How's that? We'll go to Z. Yes, we certainly will go to Z. Z, well, I tell you what, mate, phenomenal from you, mate. Good season, of course. Yes, missed the start. Was there in the full time, just couldn't commit due to some personal issues. But then, yes, came back once that all cleared up and, well, comfortably took second in the end, mate. And I reckon you would have given Scotty a good old run for his money if you would have been there at the start. Solid season from you, Mr. Z. Talk us through it, mate.
Yeah, cheers, Skate. Yeah, it was a awesome season as usual. So thank you very much for putting it on for us.
Ah, you're welcome.
Yeah, it was a good second half of the season. Well, when I came back full time, at least anyway. And Scotty was already in a class of his own, so can't really say much there.
Yeah.
So congratulations to Scotty on the Group 2 chip, and to obviously all the JD boys. It's been back and forth between us and them for the second half of the season, really. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how all the fastest lap points, group points, and all that sort of stuff pulls out. But fingers crossed, it's Lambo on top.
Yeah, well, absolutely. It certainly is Lambo on top. And, well, without it being official, the unofficial results is, yes, Lambo have won it. But, yes, stay tuned for the championship tables. But congratulations to all the Lamborghini drivers and JDR boys for taking it down to the last race of the season, to be fair. And, well, nevertheless, a phenomenal...
You could even play the last lap of this last lap.
Yeah,
So...
that's right. That's exactly right. Just a shame the JDR boys were missing Snipester, and it might have been a whole different turn of events. But we do wish Snipester very, very well. Done a phenomenal job on his debut season as well. But we're here talking about Z, and, well, I'll tell you what, Z, looking forward to what you can do for the next season, starting off from round 1. And, well, hopefully, your feet firmly planted in that Group 2 position. So, yeah, looking forward to seeing what you...
Yeah, my little web feet are planted. So.
Yes, one of the penguins, of course. And fantastic, Z. Awesome. We do wish you well over the break, mate. And we look forward to seeing you strut your stuff in Season 4. Congratulations on a solid season.
Mate.
Well done.
and thank you again for the season. It's been absolutely awesome.
No, you're welcome, buddy. You are welcome, my friend. And we'll move to. We're going to move to. Ooh, I tell you what. No, I can't. He's here. He's in chat. It's the first time in a long time. We're going to the filth. The filth. Oh, I tell you, if this lad had been what he was doing halfway through the season, I swear to God, folks, he would have won the Group 3 chip. He has come on leaps and bounds. A very, very slow start, but Filthy Orange, first and foremost, welcome to the comms box. Congratulations on a brilliant back half to the season, mate. Loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Thanks, brother. No, it was a bloody good season. I got my act together halfway through, as you said, and it was great being part of the JD boys. Yeah, obviously great racing. It really shows that when you're racing against all these 20 guys that are delivering such a high standard, you can up your standard as well and race close and gets exciting and you improve really quickly.
Yeah, exactly right, mate. Exactly right. And, well, I mean, I'll probably have to... I'll say it on air. Why not? I'll apologise first and foremost. I blew a fair bit of smoke your way there, Filthy, towards the back half of the season. But we heard no complaints, so I carried on with it. But,
Absolutely.
yeah. Congratulations.
Just makes me go faster, mate, so it's all good.
That's it. That's right, mate. That's exactly right. So, yeah, congratulations on a great back half, mate. And I'm really, really looking forward to seeing what you can do in Season 4, mate. Solid, mate. Brilliant job.
Cheers, mate. Thank you to yourself, mate, for a great league, great season. And thanks to Lambo for pushing us JD boys all the way.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant, mate. You're welcome. And, well, we hope you enjoy your break. Of course.
Cheers,
yes, we'll go to... What are we going to go to? We're going to might save the lefty to last, I think. So we'll go to Scotty. Yes, I think Scotty, yes, it certainly will be Scotty. And, well, Scotty, P2 in the Drivers' Championship. Have to say, Mr. Consistency. Mr. Consistency this season. Phenomenal season, Scotty. Comfortably taking that Group 2. And I'll tell you what, as Fury did touch on early doors in the drivers' interviews, beating him in the chip position as well. So, congratulations on a stunning season. And I'll tell you what, you might have just put your hand up for a Group 1 berth there, my friend. But nevertheless, love what you're doing. Love what you've done out there this season. And look forward to seeing what you're about to do for Season 4, my friend.
Cheers, mate. Yeah, it was very, very happy with my season. As I said, very, very consistent. I'm sort of known for that, but I've sort of struggled on this game with a couple of other leagues, consistency-wise, so I'm very happy with sort of my pace, sort of knowing that sort of you had Burke and Fury was up there. Salah, he missed a couple of races throughout the season, but Midas was up there as well. You had Liam when he came into reserve, so you sort of had those sort of top three. It was just sort of trying to snag a couple of podiums, which I was, I think, able to pick up, I think, 3 of them. So, yeah, very, very happy. Shame about tonight, obviously. It's not being a laid out, but he did a fantastic job since joining us, picking up points consistently as well, finishing. So obviously, if he was on the grid tonight, it would have been very, very close. But I think Fury and Orange, we did what we could. We finished, we outscored each of sort of our rivals, but yeah, we sort of just came that little bit short. But
yes.
Shout out to the Lambo guys. Obviously, Bert within the drivers, he was well clear out front. Sort of gave us a bit of a chance with missing that couple of races early on. But he won the drivers last week, and then obviously Puzzle has been obviously great since joining Housey. Obviously, he's been super consistent in that midfield fight, picking up a ton of points for Lambo, and then obviously Blue Dog sort of he was struggling, but he kept finishing races, he kept building up points, and that's what you got to do. Sort of as you've sort of built the league, that it's all 4 drivers to work together to cooperate, and Lambo was just a little bit too good for us this season. So sadly breaks Fury's team championship streak, but
yes,
hopefully,
it does. Yes,
potentially, depending how the teams work out, we might get another chance at it. But final thing for me, obviously, obviously very happy with the season. I think I only finished outside the top 5. Looking at the little stats, only 4 times. So as I said, I'm very happy with the consistency, and yeah, can't wait to get into the new season, whatever team that may be. And obviously share that to you, Skate. Obviously the stewards, the other admin guys, obviously running this league. As I said, I've loved every season I've done here so far. So yeah, looking forward to racing next season. Obviously all the lads are race again. As I said, it's been very, very clean racing. I haven't even had to think about putting in a reporting because it's been so clean. So yeah, can't wait for the next season.
Fantastic, Scotty. Very much appreciated for your kind words, mate, and looking forward to seeing you straight your stuff season 4, mate. Well done on a consistent season. A very well-worthy P2 in the Drivers' Champion and a very, very well-worthy Group 2 champion at that. Congratulations on a stellar season, mate. Well done.
Thank you.
No problem. And as I just checked my messages, there you go. Liam Ramsell he was ready. He was ready for the race. And he's written to me, you know what? Don't worry about me. He goes, I am not going to ruin anyone's championship today. Let him race. Oh, what a gent. What an absolute gent from the Liam. And, well, thank you very, very much, mate. Much appreciated. That was a nice thing for you to do, a nice gesture. But as I did touch on, we're going to go to Housey last. But as always, got to take your hats off right to the very end. This lad, fashionably late. He loves it. Speak of none other than Nat Hammer. Nat Hammer, congratulations on a great, great season. There was a little bit of a lull there at the start, wasn't there? I mean, you were there and thereabouts. And there's just a couple of races, and of course, where you were EA'd at one of your favourite tracks in Brazil. But of course, nevertheless, prior to this round, you were P4. And you will finish, I tell you what, you might be P5 by the end of this one's all done. But I tell you what, there's 5 teams, there's 5 Group 1s to finish P5 in the championship. You've done your job. Congratulations, Nat Hammer. Awesome, awesome season. And, well, before we dive into it, well, yeah, I've got to say, we need to secure this man's signature for next season, but we'll worry about that at a later date, of course. Yes, talk about a great season. I mean, Nat, a great way to finish off too, and not too sure what happened during that race, but loved watching you work your way back through the field, and it kind of, to be fair, summed up your season a little bit with it. No disrespect, there's a little bit of that, bit of that thing at the start, and then you came back through and you came good. And well, I tell you what, mate, just a couple of rounds there could have gone your way, and if that would have happened, it might have been a whole different story. But congratulations on a really, really good consistent season, to say the least. And well, the head of that Coca-Cola team. So well done, mate. Awesome season.
Nah, awesome. Thank you. It's this type of league that keeps me racing. I love the format and the larger teams, and you know, sometimes you get crazy pits. Somehow, this whole entire time, I never knew who I was actually pitting with.
You don't. You don't.
I remember in earlier seasons, you'd actually be able to figure it out fairly quickly and easily, but luckily I never double stacked with anyone. But yeah, I was trying to run lower front bias on the brakes, and at 50 you brake deeper and longer, and I went up the back of Midas, who was right on the back of Verk, and got damage, unfortunately, thinking they were going to be a little bit quicker. So I was like, oh, I'll pit relatively soon and extend the 2 hard stints, which got me to P6 at the end, just on pace on against the midfield. But everybody that 1 stopped or 2 stopped, Verk being quick and Fury on the VSC, just I think the next car was like 14 seconds up the road. So that was my goal, was to get up to around that sort of P7, P8 and P6, P7, and got P6, but that was bang on. That's pretty much summed up my season. That, you know, I'm in it, but it's hard to get it all together, and you know, one mistake and that's your race done usually, just like the real world.
Yeah, exactly right, mate. But nevertheless, mate, you showed a bit of class out there too tonight, mate, as you have done periodically throughout the season. And Well, I mean, the signs are good there, Nat. I mean, it's just like a jigsaw puzzle, mate. Once you piece it all together and get that whole season all worked out, just the way you approach it and how you go about it. Of course, always real life first, and things do happen, of course. But if you get that stellar moment in time where it just all falls into place for you, you could do some damage, I reckon, mate. So, well, let's just hope we get to see you strut your stuff around with us, of course, in Season 4. Because I reckon, mate, you're in for a belter. You're due for one, Nat. You're due for one.
Yeah, and props to the Coca-Cola boys. We were in it for a while.
Yeah, you were.
Well, probably about half the season, I reckon.
Yeah, I reckon so too.
We were grinning, but unfortunately, a few absences due to real world and just the overall pace and competitiveness of JD and Lambo. They eventually overwhelmed us and took the lead and took it swiftly. So it was then each of our drivers just, working on their races and their parts to do well in each race. But for the most part, it was pretty good. And it was fun being TP, probably and hopefully the last time.
Well, I mean, you could do some homework, Nat. I mean, you could do some homework. I mean, we're off for about a month and a bit. Well, of course, yes, we returned to racing. Of course, the driver draw on the 15th of Jan, return to racing on the 30th of Jan. But I mean, you've got some time there to sort of nut out a little livery there in the background, mate, and be prepared. And I dare say, I will put a reminder to all the drivers, if they have the time, just to have one in the back pocket. So when it comes to the team, all of yous, just send the ones that you've designed in the off season. You only got to do one, and then it makes it a lot easier for everybody. And it's not a frantic. It's not frantic like how it was at the start of this season, mate.
Yeah, they finally gave us more options, and then the options became so complicated that nobody wanted to do it.
That's right. That's right, mate. That's exactly right. But nevertheless, fantastic. We're getting a bit sidetracked here, Nat. But congratulations on another stellar season. And, well, looking forward, as I did say, looking forward to seeing you do your thing next season, of course, with us. But, yeah, congratulations on a good result. And I do believe P5 in the end in the Drivers' Championship. So, job done. Congratulations, Nat. Well done, mate.
Yeah, consistency gets you there, top 5. I'm happy with that.
That's it, mate. That's it, mate. Absolutely. And, well, we've come to that point where we get to the lefty. The lefty. I tell you what, Mr. Housey, of course, yes, the best to the, well, not the best, but yeah, the best. Oh, he's in my ear. Well, you know what I mean, lefty. It's been a while. I was going to say the best of the last, but not the best, but the best. But you know what I mean. It's a love relationship here. No, I'm only joking. Of course, yes. The creator of Team Lamborghini F1, that livery. I know Housey's got like 6 liveries in his back pocket. He doesn't have to. Whoever lands Housey for next season, you don't have to worry about a livery. But Housey, thank you very much, of course, Mr. Lefty for a reason, always there with me, of course, even as a driver in the background, and we lean on each other pretty heavily. Well, I lean on Housey pretty heavily at times, of course, throughout a season. And, well, of course, we're going to drop it in a nutshell, of course. Yes, Housey being promoted to one of the admins of the league, has been for the last probably 6 or so rounds of this season, but we've kept it under lock and key, haven't we, Housey? But yes, the cat is out of the bag now. But I just wanted to say, as always, mate, and your daughters as well, with those intros that they've done, of course, and some of course, commentators awards coming your way, all the way to the UK. As they do when they do those intros for me. It is a good little thing that they do. And, well, as always, Housey, thank you, mate. Much appreciated. For everything you do.
Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
There it is.
And, there it is. I've got to do it. No, I don't really know where to start. Where do we start? I think we should start with the race. Should we not start with the race?
Yeah, we'll start with the race, Housey. Just quickly, mate. Go through it.
The race. Stressful race, I can't lie, to be honest with you. From my point of view, I mean, look, constructors-wise, we all knew what we needed to do. And as I think either Scotty or Fury said earlier, look, we've probably come up a little bit short, to be fair, tonight in terms of the team, but we did enough. Obviously, the Snipe not being here really hampered the JDR boys tonight, so I was gutted when I see that Snipes wasn't here, because, you know, look, we wanted it to be a fair game all the way to the end. I know there's been issues throughout the season, disconnects, getting EA'd and all that, but we've all kind of generally had them here and there. So I'm not gonna say it's all come down to things like that, because I don't believe it hasn't.
No, it hasn't. No.
But I've done some quick maths in the background, and I still think, to be fair, JDL is close. It is close. I think there's only a few points in it, to be honest with you. So look, fair play to obviously all the JDR boys. I've touched on it before. Massive respect to each and every one of them. Obviously, I respect everybody on this grid, but look, that team was, you know, as it was drawn out, it was like,
yeah,
this team's the team, you know. I mean, anyone who knows knows. So they were always going to do a good job, and they have done. Unfortunately, come up a little bit short, but congratulations to them anyway. And it's been a good clean fight through the whole season. So long may it continue. So yeah, but I mean, I was just the race wise, I was conscious on the track map, probably too much than actually what I was doing at times, because I was trying to figure out where Verk was, where Z was, where Scotty was, where the Fury was. I knew where Orange was, because I was basically with Orange.
Yeah, that's pretty much the whole race, yeah.
And, you know, I knew going into it at the end of the day, we only had to sort of be one place ahead or one place behind our sort of group kind of rivals. So I was trying to keep tabs on it, and then I see Verk all of a sudden come up behind me, and I was like, where did he come from? And I see he had a 3 second, and I was like, oh no. You know, look, it's no secret. Midas is my boy. I love Midas. The Greek god. I actually love the guy. Not that I'm saying I don't love anyone else, because I do, but
Midas, we are on air, Housey. We are.
That's right. It's cool. Midas is my man crush. He knows
documented.
He's a dude. I don't mind admitting it. You know, I knew when I see Verk with a 3 second, and I knew like how close Midas was, obviously, to Verk in that race, and I thought, this is going to be difficult for Verk. So that kind of, then I was trying to frantically work things out. So I paid a little bit too much attention to that at times than kind of just hunt down Orange. But as I said, I knew I just wanted to try and keep Orange in front of me. Batman obviously did a great drive there in that race, and always does. Keeping it quite close between us all. Nat caught me there at the end with a couple of laps to go, and I see him coming, and I was like, geez, where the hell has he come from? And then I was like, what do I do? I don't really want to give up a place to him, because I want to be right behind Orange, but can he get Orange too? Can he give me a tow? And I decided that the second one was probably the right call, so I kind of let him go a little bit and just tried to stick with him. And then, you know, no disrespect to Orange, but I was quite pleased when he got past Orange. Batman made a little mistake coming into the last sector on the last lap, which just give Orange and myself a chance just to dip past him. So I'm unlucky on that one, but nevertheless, did what we needed to do tonight. And yeah, look, you know as well as I do how long we've been doing this with some of these boys, and you know I've always been on the other side of the situation, obviously with you in the box, and you know, so to finally actually get a crack at these guys this season has been, you know, absolutely phenomenal for me. I can't thank them and yourself enough for giving me the opportunity to do it, and to actually, you know, in all fairness, fingers crossed, to come out with a constructors title, I honestly can't tell you how buzzing I am about it. It is, you know me for a long time. I don't win anything personally, so to win something as a team, especially with these lads. Do you know what I mean? Like, in all fairness, look, quick shout out to the team. Obviously, Verk solid as always. Z, we always know what he does. Blue Dog been off the game for a while, had a very rough period the last couple of years. So to see him back out with us boys and being in a bit of chat and that is more than the win or the racing. Do you know what I mean? It's about you know, again, being there for the boys and all that kind of stuff. So, and he's done a consistent job. You know, someone touched on earlier, just building back up and doing what he needs to do. And obviously, you know, being my bro, no secret that, you know, to actually win something and to win something with him
With
and
him.
to actually, for once, after all these years, be a teammate of his, like, it's just, like, literally, honestly, the cherry on the top. So, yeah, couldn't be more pleased for it. So, yeah, very good.
Awesome, mate.
So,
Awesome.
Yeah, happy.
I loved your little chat in the team chat. Obviously, I get the privilege of seeing every team chat, and I love the rev up. I love the rev up Housey at the couple of days ago there, mate. I think was like, all right, boys, I want it, and I want it badly. Let's go.
Yeah.
And I think you actually fired me up a little bit, Housey, when I read that, and it was brilliant to see, mate. Well done, man.
Yeah, well, again, you know me, like, I'm happy to just do my thing in the race. Everybody knows, that race me knows what I'm like.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
like Scotty said earlier, I'm probably, you know, likened maybe to sort of Scotty sometimes or whatever with the consistency. You know, I'm always round the same kind of places and just do my thing.
Well, I mean, hang on a second. Hang on listen, Mr. Lefty. Well, what the hell was that qualifying session about tonight, mate? You actually did 2 laps.
Three.
You did. Sorry, 3.
That's the first time this season I've done 3 laps.
That's
I said to the boys beforehand, I was like, I actually got up early this morning, so I could actually have a smoke before quali instead of during quali.
Oh, dear me. It's the little things, Housey. It's the little things.
Yeah, but all right, okay. Here we go. All right. So for anyone out there thinking this is a one quali session all season, right? I mean, look, I put 3 laps into this tonight and still qualified 10th. I do 1 lap and still qualified 10th. So you see my point? What? I might as well.
No.
Chill.
The point is, the point of the story is, we've seen the effort. The effort was when it came down to it, the effort was there. The passion was there. He's actually done. He did 3, ladies and gentlemen, Housey, 3 timed laps in a qualifying session. That's the trophy in itself.
Yeah, man.
How's he look? I mean, they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but well done, mate. Awesome.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, look, no, I know qualifying is my weak point. You know what I mean? Like, anyone that's raced me anywhere in the season for the last 15 years knows that. All right, maybe not 15 or quick early on, but the last 5, 6, 7 seasons, my quality's rubbish. My driving.
Excuse me.
And that's cool with me, so it feels good. But yeah, I did try tonight because I thought I owed it the boys to at least try. So yeah, it was good enough.
Very, very good.
Well, whilst I'm here, obviously, I'd just like to touch on a couple of things as well in terms of drivers this season. Obviously, look, I know I kind of made a little speech beforehand in the chat or whatever, but you know, each and every driver on this grid is here for a reason. They're here because they are selected as being a good quality driver, and as a few people have touched on before, you know, incidents are, you know, very, very minimal. You're talking none, 1, 2 a week, maybe. It's tiny stuff. It's not crazy stuff. I haven't really seen any crazy moves or, you know, irresponsible driving the whole season. So it's a credit to each and every one of the drivers we've got here, and you know, when you look at the tables and things like that, you see what some people have done, and it's very impressive. Obviously, I want to touch on the newbies a little bit.
Yep.
Obviously, some of these guys, most of these guys, the OGs, the original gang, you know, we know what they're about. But some of these new guys that come in this season, you know, obviously Midas, David, Striker, Snipes there.
Salmons,
yeah, you know, I've done absolutely fantastic, and I really hope that they've all enjoyed this concept and are on board, and obviously I hope they all sign up next season. Obviously, a little quick bit about next season while we're there is that, you know, I know Midas has been off the game for a bit, obviously missed the first couple of rounds, I believe, so I think, Scotty going to Tier 1, or Group 1, sorry, with Verk and Fury potentially next season, and Midas, obviously. I think that Group 1 battle is where I'm going with this. Is going to be absolute fire next season.
You know where I'm going. Just to interrupt, sorry, mate. Where I'm going with this is, well, let's just touch on SXR for a moment. There's never been a successful reigning champion. Group Season 1 champion Duels, Season 2 champion Tactical Genius, Season 3 champion Verks. Guess who comes back for Season 4? Tactical Genius. there's Verks, there's Middies, there's Scotty. Oh, I tell you what, if we can tickle Fury the right way and get his missus on board, change the bloody date night. Oh, I reckon we can have a ring a ding ding. But yes, we'll keep working on him. We'll keep working on him, Housey. But yeah, sorry, mate. Sorry to cut you off there, buddy.
He'll be there. We know what Fury's like.
I reckon he's playing hard to get. He's playing hard to get. He wants me to butter him up a little bit, I think. I noticed he's in change. He's probably sitting there.
I'll tell you this now, right? If it goes Lambo's way, which we believe it probably is, there's no way he's not coming to try and get out championship like next year. No way.
Yeah, I know, mate. I know. We'll wait and see.
We wouldn't have it any other way. You know what I mean? So, let's hope he does.
Yeah, of course. But yes.
I just need to also touch on something quickly in terms of the groups. Obviously,
mate.
So, congratulations to Vert for taking, obviously, Group 1. Scotty taking Group 2. Both those guys been solid all year. Brilliant driving as expected. David, congratulations for taking Group 3. Class act again, you know, as I've said previously in one of my qualifying visits to the box, you know, me and David are normally pretty close, and it was always going to be the way. He's a great lad, he's a nice bloke, you know, I've got a lot of time for David, so it doesn't bother me one bit in terms of losing to him, and congratulations to him, well deserved. And then Group 4 obviously going down to the last round as well. Brad just taken it. Bopton had a couple of issues tonight, a bit unlucky. But, you know, Brad again collecting some more trophies. So, yeah, congratulations to Brad. Really good job. And I must say, you know, fairness for the
might be, look, I think might be Bopton, not Brad. Might be Bopton. Pretty sure it's the Bopton.
I don't know how many. Oh, sorry. I thought it went down to whoever was in front in the race.
No.
Oh, it'd be surprised about that.
It'd be close. It's going to be close. It's going to be close.
Well,
that's all I can say.
We'll wait with bated breath then. But either way, whichever way that goes, again, great driving. Bopton's, you know, again, been off the game for a while. The sleeping assassin needs to come back and prove very strong at particular times. So, again, we get back in more of the rhythm. He's only going to improve next season. So, yeah, drivers-wise in the table, you know, you have to look at it and say, what a good job, you know, pretty much the Group 3s have done. I think David, myself, Striker, being up in the sort of top half of the table against some of these guys is very, very good work. And I know, you know, some people haven't been in all the time, or there's races missed and all that, and I get that. But nevertheless, again, I think we've done a very good job, and how we can hold our heads up very high for the season itself.
Yeah, absolutely, and well said there, Housey. But I'll tell you what, who else? Has anyone else joined? No one else has joined, but I'm probably going to start...
Sorry, Scott. I'll quickly jump in on what sort of Housey is with David.
Yes.
David raced all 23 races, the only driver not to pick up an in-game or a steward's penalty.
Oh,
season,
David.
So I think that's a shout out to David.
That's a huge shout out. That is huge.
And so David joins the Scotty and Housey consistency.
Housey had 1-3. I had a 6-second penalty. So
there you go.
Very consistent, but David goose egg.
Wow, unbelievable! Thank you very much. Well, I'll tell you what, Housey. Scotty, I mean, albeit, I mean, you were doing it manually, but Scotty, he's relinquishing. He's harnessed that beautiful Statman title, Housey.
And not to, just something I noticed.
No, it's great. It's brilliant. Housey would be proud, mate. Housey would be proud. Trust me, Housey would be proud.
Scotty does a great job.
Yeah, he does.
For anyone that doesn't know.
He really does.
Thank you.
The statistics, obviously aided by computers rather than a pen and notepad. So I'm still keeping the king.
How's he went through like how many notepads? Anyway, he's got. They are the Bible for the reasons, and he's got libraries. So anyway, we push on. I've got to before we end, I've got to say big thank you to the admins, of course, Black Moon and Mr. Housey, doing their thing behind the scenes with me. and keeping me on the straight and narrow at times too, I must say. Yes, stewards, Droftas, Black Moon, Pillars, myself, all done a phenomenal job all season long. The commentators that we've had throughout the season, well, that have jumped on board. Chazza at early doors with his, well, of course, yes, wanted to be the commentator, but school got in the way, of course, and, well, thank you very much, Chaz, for the start of the season. Droftas for jumping in for that race, of course, and, well, as we did touch on during that stream, yes, the co-commentator for next season will be named in the chat. You will see him join the server in the coming weeks, of course, and he will be, well, with me from about February onwards, and looking forward to teaming up with him, of course. Stay tuned in our socials, of course. All the championship tables, all the official results will be released via our Twitter page or our X page, whatever you want to call it. Stay tuned to our YouTube as well. And I might just do a brief stream during the week with no audio, just to have all the champions up there as well, and just with the graphics, a bit of a fine tune, just to finish off the season in style. Dates to remember for the following season, folks. Yes, certainly. Yes, it's going to come up thick and fast. The race day will remain on a Friday. Yes, the sign-ups end on the 9th of January. The driver draw, the all-important driver draw on the 11th of January. The calendar release, I'll tell you what, it is nutting out in the background very, very nicely. I must say so myself. On the 15th of January. The liveries for the teams, they are due on the 28th of January. Season starts on the 30th of January and ends on the 5th of June. So there you go, folks. That is what's happening. Well, yeah, I'm going to sign this one off. It's been a phenomenal race, a phenomenal return to racing from all the boys. Super, super proud of every single one of them, and the reserves, of course, doing their thing and taking what we say on board, and yeah, strutting their stuff, holding the standards to a high standard. And cannot thank them enough for towing the line, of course. Much, much appreciated. We do hope everybody out there has a fantastic Christmas and New Year period. And, well, thank you for all the new followers that we have accumulated throughout this season. It's been fantastic. Thank you very much for joining. And, well, hope you've enjoyed and still can stick around for the following season, of course, as I did mention those dates previously. But I'll tell you what, Housey. I mean, I haven't said this much at the end of a Grand Prix, but probably a good place to finish this one off, mate, unless you've got anything further to add.
Yeah, no, I just add, like, obviously quickly, look, just going into next season, obviously those dates, again, will be up and available through the Discord, on the channels, all that kind of stuff. But, you know, obviously we want to see all these boys back on the grid, so if you haven't signed up yet, get in there, get it done, so that, you know, just makes it a little bit easier to start organising things in the off-season for the guys behind the scenes. Obviously, look, I was going to remind people about liveries. You've done it, but I'll do it again. You know, look, we've got a few weeks here. Let's get these liveries going, because boys, when we want to get these liveries locked in, we want to kind of do it as quickly as possible. Again, just behind the scenes, there's a lot of work to do in terms of, you know, putting these graphics and
yeah, the intro videos and all that stuff,
themes and all that. You know, the quicker we get these liveries locked in, the easier and less stressful it is for everyone behind the closed doors. So would appreciate it if you can at least, you know, if it's a livery you want to do a livery over the off season, over the Christmas period, and have it ready as you said earlier, Skate. If everyone has one ready, that is good enough. If anyone lands on my team, I have 6 ready, so we're good. If anyone needs one, I have 6 ready. I might share.
Oh, are you going to part with us? You're not going to part?
Not the only one with extras, man.
Fury, there he is there. Oh, stop teasing, Fury. Stop teasing. Stop teasing. He's talking about he's got extra liveries. I know Fury and yourself there, Housey, are very, very similar in how you approach the seasons. You absolutely love it. You all get excited. You both get excited. You both punch out liveries. And I think you both keep a fair few in your back pocket. So Fury's all ready to go. So if anyone lands Fury as a teammate for next season, well, you're covered. Anyone lands Housey for a teammate next season, you're covered.
difficult. Just what happens if we land each other?
Well,
It's gonna be
that's
difficult.
unfortunate.
Our team just has a million liveries to pick from, and then we're in worse trouble.
Yeah.
Hey,
Then it's
Gate,
decision
Gate,
time.
Gate,
Yes,
Gate,
mate.
Gate, can we do one-off round specials?
Well,
me and Fury get teammates.
no, because then that becomes a headache. You can only do that if it's a one-off livery and it's chosen. But then again, you got to expect everybody to make it as well. So, I mean, it is all about the effort, mate. It is all about the effort. But on that note, we're probably going to sign off there. But yes, brilliant from you, mate. Brilliant from you. Brilliant from everybody involved. Drivers, reserves, the whole team behind the scenes. Couldn't be proud of every single one of you enough and double. Thank you very much and look forward to next season. The dates, as mentioned, have a good look at them. Keep an eye out on our socials. And for us to return to racing on the 30th of January. Driver draw on the 15th of January. Stay tuned, folks. We'll be live for that one. But thank you very much for your viewership over the course of the season. It's been absolutely brilliant, the journey that we have been on as a league on our return to racing for Season 3. Fantastic. We do hope you can join us for Season 4. Thank you very much for your company. From us, for now, we are Southern Cross Racing. Goodbye.